And now you can see the Friday Shot Day Show in all its video glory on our YouTube page at roughedge.tv.
Rough Edge FM at roughedgefm.com.
It's tiki time at Harbor Cove Cafe. Dive into the tropical paradise at the end of Spinnaker Drive in Ventura with vibrant drinks, delicious bites, award-winning fish and chips, and more. Now featuring extended hours and happy hour. Fridays from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Harbor Cove Cafe, the hidden treasure at the end of Spinnaker Drive. Visit harborcovecafe.net for more information.
Turn it up, get ready for the roar. Friday Shot Day Show, knocking on your door. Grab your glass, pour that liquid fire. We're gonna drink till we can't get no higher. Friday Shot Day Show, gonna make you scream. Raise your glass high, live that wild dream. Feel the burn, let it take control. Pour another round, lose your soul.
Friday Shot Day Show.
Friday Shot Day Show. We really hope this is working this time. We've had some technical issues, but Jim, of course, the mastermind, came in and got us back on track. It sounds good. Doug, talk and see if you have an echo.
Do I have an echo? No.
Yes, no echo. So I am R. Scott Bolton. My brother Doug is here from Costa Rica, and we got Miss Fireball Julie sitting over there. Yep. And we're rushing through those introductions because it's our 19th anniversary show. We've been doing this show for 19 years, since 2006.
Hey, you sure as shit can't tell.
No, because
he said he doesn't hear anything at all.
Oh, sorry.
Who does?
Shocker just said, I don't hear anything at all.
Because he has the old link.
He has the old link.
Oh.
He's new link. New link coming.
Yeah, what broke now, Shocker says. So anyway, Doug, you've been in Costa Rica, and you've been on a 23-day cruise. So
24 days, excuse you.
And this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to open up your phone and pull up 1 or 2 days from your bar drinking, because he had an open bar. He paid for an open bar on his cruise, and just discuss with us what you drank on those particular days.
We'll start with the first day. The first day was April 6th. We jumped on our cruise. We were headed out from Miami, 4-day cruise in the ocean, and it started a little slow, I guess, but I had Prosecco. And this April 6th, we weren't on the boat till about 2 to 2:30 before we had access. So I had a Prosecco, then I had 3 shots of Jack Daniels. And it was Jack Daniels because I couldn't find Maker's Mark. So I was looking for it, but I hadn't explored all the bars yet. So I did have 3 shots of Jack Daniels, and I kind of had 2 Heineken beers. And then still no Maker's Mark, so I had a Woodford Reserve.
Always good. Nothing wrong with Woodford.
Oh, it was good. Woodford. And then I had a Heineken. And then I had Jack Daniels. And then I had a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. That was 10 drinks the first day, and it was good.
But that wasn't your best day.
Oh, that was not my best day. My best day might not be written down because I only got to a certain point and I'm like, okay, I can't keep track of these drinks anymore. So the best day that I have here is and mind you, I wasn't trying for my best day. I'm just on a cruise, having fun, enjoying myself. Hold on, buddy. My camera's a little crooked. You guys
little jinky.
You deserve to see a full nice shot of me. Think about it. So Tuesday, April 8th, which was a C day.
Talking to the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, so C day, Tuesday, April 8th, I had a Maker's Mark in the morning because you wake up to Maker's Mark. The best part of every day is
waking up to Maker's Mark in your cup.
So I had 2 shots of Maker's Mark to start the day. I'm like, that's not really healthy. So then I had 2 Proseccos and orange juice.
That's much healthier.
Orange juice is healthy.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I need to wake up a little bit. So I had a dark chocolate latte. No booze in that. I know, sorry. So then I followed that up with 2 Maker's Marks. And time for a beer. It's afternoon time. Let's have a beer. So I had a Heineken. And then dinner time came, and I had 3 Proseccos with my dinner. And then after dinner, I had a Heineken. I'm like, it's getting late. Maybe 2 more Maker's Mark. So that day I had 14 drinks total. So
not bad.
It was good. And I can tell you that it sounds like a lot. 14 drinks. It
is a lot.
It's a lot to drink in one day. But over the course, this is starting early in the morning till late at night because we weren't in bed till 11 probably every night. So I never was drunk. I had a buzz a couple times, but I was never drunk. So
you didn't enjoy your cruise, is what you're saying?
Oh, I did. I had a lot of fun. And so the last count I was up to was on Thursday, April 15th. And this is 6th to the 15th is 9 days.
Yeah.
So after 9 days, I had 95 drinks.
No, that's pretty good.
I'm like, I'm not gonna keep track of my drinks anymore.
Yeah, that's a good record right there.
But it was good. We had a good cruise. We had plenty of food, had plenty of drinks. I did come back 6 pounds more than I left, but that's not bad considering
you're on vacation. It's all right.
Yeah, we did a lot of exercise. We had 503,000 steps. So those of you that know steps, that's a lot of steps, 500,000 steps in 28 days. But it was good. We had a lot of fun. So.
Good. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad you're back too, because we got some. First of all, can you move that cast back? It's about to fall off the edge.
It's not going to fall out. It's got plenty of room.
It's got pretty. And there's a Shocker saying hello.
Shocker,
Aloha, fuckers.
Hey, how are you?
Shocker, it's the 19th anniversary of the Friday Shot Day show.
Crazy.
It is crazy, isn't it? It drives me a little nuts thinking about that. But we're gonna celebrate the right way. We're gonna do a little bit of everything we've ever done.
Be careful how you say that.
Yeah,
I'm not
gonna do everything.
It drives us little nuts.
No, gonna celebrate it the white way.
White way.
I think I said right way, didn't I?
Right, white
The
power, motherfucker.
First time you said white.
That's what it sounded like. I do.
You know, I do qualify as white, so I guess that's probably okay. But
Today you qualify as a dumbass.
you really need to fix that microphone in front.
19 years and you couldn't. 19. I don't know if they're right. Is that the right?
The
is
XL
that
has
the
gotta
right size?
Yes, XL has got to be facing you.
There's the spot.
Yeah.
So you guys are struggling in the bedroom. That's how you do it. You go from one side until their moans get louder. That's the spot.
That's not how I learned it. It was A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. More capital T.
What are you talking about?
You're a Sam Kinison fan. You know, that's exactly. Lick the alphabet.
Punani pleasures.
Lick the alphabet. Do
All
it. Do it first in regular writing, and then switch to cursive. Works every time.
That's right.
So
The bad thing is nowadays the young men coming up nowadays they don't teach cursive anymore.
no, so they're all blocking.
They're T's.
A, B.
Did you know? No, I'm just going to stop before I say something I shouldn't say.
So, Shocker, before we get started with some of the celebrations here, tell us what's going on at Pele Uto.
Well, we're just facing a beautiful weekend. It's going to be 80s, 90s outside, so we're thinking it's going to be busy. And,
That's
of course,
good.
it's Mother's Day, so
How do you think
Hopefully.
Mother's Day is going to go there?
we're thinking it's either going to be a bunch of people bringing their moms out or avoiding their moms and pissing and moaning.
I tell you what, if
Or a
Or
combination.
it could be mothers trying to get away from.
Yeah.
if we were in Reno, my mom would be celebrating it at Pele Uto. There's no question whatsoever. So
And I believe Mr. Costa Rica will be here on Mother's Day as well.
yeah, I got
I
this.
don't know if I'll be able to make it to the bar on Mother's Day because it's Mother's Day and we're going there to see Michelle's mother. So I might not be able to break away that day, but I will be there Monday for cleanup time. So I'll come hang out with you guys there. And we had planned on coming home Wednesday morning, but then I found out that Pele Uto is closed Monday and Tuesday. So we're staying until Thursday because I need a day that Pele Uto is actually open. So, but either way, I'm going to come and see you guys. Even if you're not open, you hear somebody knocking at the door. Even if you're not open, I'll come in and help you clean or play your video machines while you're cleaning or do something.
Shocker,
Just come hang out with you
put
guys.
him to work, make him mop or something. We need that video.
Do that. So anyway, yeah. Well, so we'll be up there Sunday. I think we don't get there till maybe 4:30. So like I said, we're probably doing Mother's Day stuff that day. So it'll probably be not till I probably won't see you the next day. So,
Well, I thought you were coming here from the airport.
well, that would be
That would be Doug's choice.
that would have to be checked with the wife, and we're going to see her mother. So I don't know that that's going to be such a good idea. So, but anyway, I will. We're coming to see her family, and I'm coming to see my family. So I will come and visit you guys for sure.
Very cool.
So, Shocker, we're going to play some liquor or poker here. We haven't played that in a while, but we need a punishment drink. Can you think of anything off the top of your head, or should we go digging?
In the honor of the new Pope, you should do Malort.
I don't think we have.
We
Malort.
don't have any Malort.
No, I drank it all.
We did take it up there.
Thank God.
But we don't have any Malort. We do have Death Juice.
No,
Yeah.
we're not gonna, I'm not drinking death juice.
Yeah, you are. If you lose, that's the rule. And we also have which you probably would like even less, the premixed Slurricane.
Oh, that was. Oh, didn't
Oh,
I
that
thought
is
we threw that
punishment.
away?
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
my God. Yeah, no.
So, Shocker, any preferences? What do you think we should do
That
for
is
liquor and poker?
worse than Malort, I think.
I think the Slurricane.
No, this should be the punishment.
No, that's not the punishment. That's the good stuff.
Oh my God.
All right, so we're gonna play liquor and poker. Worst hand is drinking some Slurricane.
Okay,
So-
Scott, since you're closest, I'm gonna let you cut the deck.
Well,
I will.
we
I already
can't-
shuffled up.
We can't do anything yet because we got to do this
What are you gonna
first.
cut the deck?
No, here we go.
That you could just leave.
All right, liquor and poker. It's basically a hand of poker, and the worst hand gets to drink today some Slurricane.
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 Be like a
Pre-mixed Slurricane.
So what game do we play? We play 5-card draw, right?
Yeah,
All right.
5-card draw. So here we go.
Oh my God.
Slurricane is on.
I forgot.
I know. I think it's because he's
Did you hear my list of what I drank on the cruise?
probably not. You'd probably need to. Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, we'll have to revisit that here in a second. So let's
All right.
let's get this
So I'm
going.
gonna let Julie go 1, 2, or 3.
Which one, Jules? Slurricane.
3.
3. Scott, 1 or 2.
I'll take one, please.
All right, so I'll take one right up the. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God. Also.
Wow.
Okay, so I just want to look at my cards for a while. I'm just gonna let the
These are
audience-
sexy
I'll just let
cards.
The audience see my card.
This is, I'm not looking. Sexy cards.
My card. It's a pretty nice card. All right, so Julie,
2.
2 for Jules. Here you go. Good luck to you.
2 for Scott.
2 for Scott. Good luck to you, Mr. Maker's Mark.
Did me no good, but I think I'm
Costa
okay.
Rica.
Yeah, it didn't do me any good either.
Well, that's really good. That means I won because my 2 cards I kept are winners. 1,
We'll see about
2,
that.
3.
Let's line them up.
Hold on, I gotta look at what I got first to see.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I did not cheat.
I think we lost Doug again. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm back. Just we did not cheat. Okay, Julie, what you got?
A pair, ace high.
What kind of pair?
4.
Nice pair.
Nice pair, Jules.
Not as nice as it should be.
I got 2 jacks, but also a joker, so I got 3 jacks.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Slurricane coming your way, baby.
I don't know. I have to beat a pair of 4s. I have the ace high,
Well, that fits because you're an ace hole.
and I have 2 9s.
Ugh.
So I beat her by 5.
Julie.
Why did you have to pick this stupid crap?
So
Because I thought Scott was going to lose.
It is.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Shot glasses, I left at 5,000.
We do have many shot glasses there. And you know what? In solidarity,
Good.
I'll have it. I'll have a.
Yeah, pour 3 Jules. I'll
Yep.
do one with you.
We'll do a little bit of the.
Because we love you, we will not let you drink by yourself.
Yes, we will all suffer together. And we're going to email your shot, Shocker. So it's coming its
I
way.
think Shocker should have to drink a Mai Tai at his bar.
That's well, I'm
that'll
sure that
teach
he's
him a
already
lesson.
working on that. If Thank you, miss.
You know,
No.
I've never had this, so is it really that bad?
We'll let you go first.
It is not good.
Show the bottle.
That's actually delicious. It's a little coconutty.
Oh, it does say Slurricane. That's funny.
It does.
Oh, that's good. That is delicious.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm doing another one. Okay, probably not.
The
That's
after
right.
dinner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and whether you agree or not, it's way better than the death juice would have been.
Let's find out. I'm gonna grab the death.
No,
What?
no.
What?
I'm worried about that death juice.
Well, the rust on the can might be an indication
Yes.
there's something wrong.
The
Yes.
thing is, it's in a plastic liner.
Not anymore.
Which
What do you mean anymore?
Which is why I'm worried, because the plastic liner is disintegrating because of the
Okay,
death
well,
juice.
Just throw that shit out.
No. I'm gonna. You know
I'm not
what?
drinking something that's in a rusty bucket.
Why not? You had a tetanus shot.
I don't know when the last time I had one.
I had one in 2024.
We'll die from scurvy.
Yeah.
No, I'm not drinking out of a rust bucket. Sorry.
All right. Shocker, tell us about that guy who plays Thursday nights, because that man intrigues me.
Lee Jones.
Lee
So
Jones.
he's a old Hawaiian guy. Grew up playing all over the islands. He went to came to the States, played around the States a bunch. Even went down to like South America and played. Returned to Hawaii. Somehow ended up out here, and
The sentence.
kind of emailed me out of the blue saying he did, he played ukulele. So he comes out and he plays some ukulele and does traditional Hawaiian songs, even does a Tongan song. He also plays some outlaw country and some rock.
And he's pretty popular, right? People come out to see him.
Oh, yeah. We got a bunch of people who regularly come out to see him. Then I found out last night that he was a background character in one of the episodes of Magnum PI.
Oh, that's too funny. And that's also perfect, by the way.
Because I had Magnum on. We were talking. He goes, "Yeah, I was on one of the episodes," and he was telling me he'd been up for 2 days straight, and because they had to shoot at like 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, because they're using a bar that needed to be open, and so I found the episode and had it playing while he was on.
That's way cool. That's way cool. Now, let me ask you a personal question, a business question, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But I'm curious, is he collecting payment from you, or is he working for tips, or what's the story?
Both. I pay the bands.
Uh-huh.
I pay the performers, but we put a tip jar out for them.
Okay, good enough. Always tip your musicians, folks. That they make the evening more perfect.
We can't, because of the gaming, we can't charge a cover.
Right.
So this is, I have to control it at some point. But yeah, I'm able to pay the bands.
If you're lucky, they may make more by the tips, depending on your crowd.
That's true. Yeah. My buddy Warren, who we all know here, Warren Takahashi, Warren, he's such a cool guy. He was playing at the cave, and people would walk up and they drop money in his little tip bucket. Well, he pulled his money out at the end of the night, and somebody put $100 bill in there.
Oh yeah.
He's like, wow, that's pretty cool.
We had somebody leave $100 in one of the games as a tip.
Oh, that's cool too.
So at the end of the night, I was cashing everything out. It was like, oh, there's $100 on this machine. Sweet.
Wow.
Put it in the tip jar.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's actually my kind of tip. But play it down, maybe get more. Probably not. But what do you got going here, Doug?
We're gonna do one more game.
For Death Juice?
No. For more slurking. That was delicious. No, this is for Maker's Mark. Whoever loses doesn't get one.
Oh,
that
sucks.
You'll get one by the end of the show, but you're not gonna get one this next time.
All right, let's go.
1, 2, or 3, Scott.
2.
Julie, 1 or 2.
1.
Number 1. All right, good luck, because you don't want to miss out on.
No, I'm gonna need luck this time.
Oh, man, this is too easy. Damn. Again, just as I show the audience my card. Julie, how many need?
2.
Good luck. Scott?
I need 3, and I'm gonna be sorry because of what you just showed
I
everybody.
only need 1.
Oh, well, shit.
Number 1. Number 1.
Yep.
Number 1.
I did okay. I'm not drinking. I am drinking, I should say, in this case.
I don't think you are.
Oh, I think I am.
Julie, what you got?
Nothing. Ace high.
Scott, you want to make a side wager? Wait. Don't show me. You going to beat me? If you beat me, you drink by yourself. If you don't beat me, I drink by myself.
I don't want to drink by myself. Come up with something better.
All right, you don't get to drink the rest of the show.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Let's just play.
That wraps up Friday Shot Day show.
You are not very confident.
Oh, I am
not
very confident.
having any luck tonight, guys.
I am. Yeah. Well, maybe later, Jules.
Oh, well, that was last night.
I'm thinking that I'm very confident. So let's come up with, I'm not going to not drink to the end of the show because it's just stupid. I will have another shot of Slurricane
If you don't win, okay.
if I don't win.
Okay.
All right.
What you got?
I got a straight ace high.
Oh, that's nice. That's very cute. Let's see. There's 1 3. There's 2 3s.
Yeah.
There's a king.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I got 2 3s.
Woohoo! Told you. Told you.
But here's the best part about that is I didn't beat you, but I had nothing to lose
That's true.
because you didn't make me say anything.
Well, that's true. And you're still going to drink your whiskey. So
Julie, sorry.
I don't have to
Two
drink
shots.
any of that Slurricane crap. So
Is there 2 shot glasses somewhere? Sorry, Jules.
Yeah.
We'll,
C'est la vie.
we'll catch you up. We'll catch you up.
Mhm.
Hey, you know what, Shocker? We got to get up there, all of us, and do a Friday Shot Day show from Paleotu.
Oh yeah,
That's an essential thing.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it would be a blast. It would probably be too much fun if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I don't think there'd be working afterwards.
No, we'd have to record it on a Tuesday for a Friday show.
Let's choke this horrible stuff down.
Well, tell us
Julie
what's
how that is.
explain that bottle because that's a very special
The
bottle.
Maker's Mark is a private selection Maker's Mark, and it's a stave profile. The stave profile is from 2022.
Have you met that guy over there?
Hi,
Joshua's just come in with his baby.
just poured you a shot.
Me? Oh, yeah.
No,
I'm going to
Baby.
Tony.
Not him.
Tony's got a shot.
So
give him one
anyway,
of those virgin drinks.
There's Baron Yager.
it's a good thing we put our cards away before he came in too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So anyway,
Kidding me?
that's the whiskey we're drinking, and it's really good whiskey. So
it is. There's Mark Steve profile.
Yep.
that is a bottle that came in my box set, and it was 3 different bottles of whiskey. All of them were this stave profile. So
Muy
that
delicioso.
is good. That is very good.
Nice.
It was very good.
All right, so we got that out of the way, and we've got a Los Borrachos Playhouse coming up. Haven't done that in a while, so we're going to do that for our anniversary show. Plus, I got all these great pictures, guys. We're going to go through these pictures.
Great pictures from the past.
Pictures of the past. They're in no order whatsoever, so we'll just explain them as we go along. But I think that you'll enjoy this 19 years of the Friday Shot Day show.
How are you gonna do this? You're just gonna.
I'm just going to pull a picture up and we'll talk about it. For example, this one. Who remembers this?
Can you make it full screen up there so we can see it?
Yes. No, I can't. I'm sorry, because then I can't add the pictures.
Oh, okay.
So, Bacon A's.
Oh, I remember making
I don't think I remember that one.
Bacon
Wow,
A's was a
Bacon A's.
bacon flavored mayonnaise that they sent us some bottles to try in the show,
Okay.
and it was actually pretty tasty.
Was it tasty?
It
Because
actually-
sometimes that fake bacon taste is just not good.
That was the difference because it was a real bacon taste.
It was something that you wouldn't go back to all the time.
Spam.
No, it's the physical therapist. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
So anyway, that was back in the early days. Then our first free bottle of booze promo to us was,
Wait,
of
wait.
course,
I can tell you. Hold on. Wasn't it from one of the rum companies?
no. You'll know as soon as you
Was
see
it
it.
Cat Daddy?
It was Cat Daddy Carolina
Oh, okay.
Moonshine.
Remember Cat Daddy.
First
Cat
people to
Daddy.
send us a bottle of booze. We tried that in the show. We all fell in love with it.
Cat Daddy was like delicioso.
That's right. Our first live remote was at Barrel House. Here was their 101 taps that were there. We did our live remote from
Was-
there.
No, I was there for that one, wasn't I?
You I don't think
I don't
so.
think you were. No, because Brad was there.
Brad
and
was
John
there. Yeah.
well,
that
I
was,
I was there when Brad and John were there.
Yeah, but I think you were there.
You weren't- not at this. This is way back.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is- yeah.
This was it was kind of a failed show.
Why'd you say that?
You know, it worked out good, but we did it to be there so everybody at the place could hear us and listen.
Oh,
But it didn't work out because of the sound system.
We couldn't get external
But
speakers
We
to
did a
work.
show. It was actually my birthday too.
yes, that's right. And we
'Cause,
they give us a $250 a budget for drinks, and when we were done, we still owed $500.
we went overboard that day. That was because John kept ordering Patron. It's
Yeah,
like,
he thought it
"John,
was free. Over
John,
the
stop, John, stop, John. We should have made him pay that.
we should have.
I mean, the good thing is that John's got his ass fired for the show, so that's fine.
Yeah, I had to do it. So, and here's a picture we drew of Doug for the website many years
Oh, I
ago.
drew this, or you drew of me.
There's Doug. That yeah,
Ah.
the shower. And here's another picture of Carolina Cat Daddy, and I kept that one because that chick's hot.
Yeah, she's all
Do they even make that anymore?
Yeah, they do.
They do.
It's hard to find though.
It's not around as often, but
you
sometimes.
can find it at Total Wine.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll stumble across it.
I found it at Total Wine in Reno once or twice, but it's a hit and miss because they don't make a lot.
Right. But it's still good.
It is.
Yeah. We did a segment here for a while called Found Porn. And it was when we would find pictures that were out there, and we thought, well, that looks a little nasty. This was one of them. Curious George.
Curious about how that banana tastes.
Yep. So that was Curious George there. And we have a lot of silly pictures
This
of.
be Keith.
This is going to be This is going to be Doug.
Oh. No. Keith started the show with us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Here's
but
here's
so-
Keith right here.
There's Keithers.
Yep.
Keith, he's a good guy.
Keith, I realized today looking at these pictures that he looked like a cross between Weird Al Yankovic and Lemmy.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see that there. And there's Doug. You look at Doug, all blurry but still furry as well. So that was that.
Got quite a beard on me there.
Yeah. Here's a more recent picture of Doug drinking down in Costa Rica.
Oh, that's from Costa Rica. All right. You can tell because there's no shirt.
Exactly,
In Costa Rica,
exactly.
you don't wear a lot of clothes.
And the Friday Shot Day show is not just about drinking, and we don't do enough of this as we should, but we do food too. We do some different fast foods, and we should do more hot sauces. I want to do more hot sauces. And one day, Doug brought this in for us. Those are wieners, folks.
Wieners in a bottle. Nothing like bottled weenies to get yourself going.
They were. That was a pretty weird spiraling of weenies there.
Now you have this picture there twice.
And
You
is
must
that we
really
already
like
did that one?
picture.
Oh
you
yeah. Well, look at you, all cute. And here, Dr. Shocker, this is for you because Doug found a card. It was it you that found the Shocker magic card?
did. Magic the Gathering card.
So we fixed it. And there it is. And it says below, if Shocker, aka Dr. Shocker, makes you a drink, you drink it. If it makes you another, you drink it, and so on. Damage varies depending on player.
There you go. From the Tempest collection of
So-
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, check out the technology on Doug. He's
yeah.
got that down. So that was that one. And let's see. Of course, it drove me all the way. We had for the longest time, we had this guy in our studio. And you can see he's holding a bottle of Cat Daddy.
Where is he today?
He is in my attic, as a matter of fact.
All right.
Chris Gerlach, our friend Chris Gerlach, made that dummy out of ventriloquist dummy and gave him that flesh there. So we had that. Is this the same picture we saw earlier of you guys? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's got a lot of doubles.
Now, when we first moved to the Portal Rough Edge Studios, is that what the street was? Portal?
Portola.
Portola. This was our bar. So you can see we had quite a few things there, some of which I'm glad we don't have to see anymore. For example, on the far left corner is a bottle of mezcal. And do you remember what that bottle of mezcal said on the label?
That was the plastic one, wasn't
Yes.
it? Oh.
Is that what it said? No de bebida?
Yes.
Do not drink.
Do not drink. Here's some mezcal for you to drink. Yeah. But we had a pretty good collection even then. Let me see what else we got going on here. We got pictures of John and Gary.
John Gary. Gary is another one of those good guys that's gone too early. He was a lot of fun. I like Gary a lot.
Gary's obviously the one in the background who repaired our refrigerator and was here often on the show
Gary's a
and
good guy.
loved the show. He was such a huge fan. There's more pictures of Gary coming
Quite a
up.
few friends of the show. We don't have Keith with us anymore. We don't have Gary with us anymore. We don't have
Jeff.
with us anymore.
No,
And it's a shame.
it is a shame. It makes me very sad. Here's John at Halloween one year. He was trying to dress up as the Invisible Man, and he just looks like John.
It'd be nice if John was always invisible. Just saying. Not trying to be mean.
There's guess who that is, guys? Anybody guess who that person is?
Doug.
That's Doug.
That's right. Elvis Priest.
Elvis Priest. That hair on your head looks like it's Devo.
Yep.
When they had those fake hairs.
Oh, no, man.
You can see there. What else we
Is
got?
that me sitting there?
That's Keith sitting there. Yeah.
Oh, Keith with his hair, because he's got the long
Yeah,
hair.
Keith, when he retired from the military, he stopped cutting his hair and he didn't cut it for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And that's what that turned into. Here's John wearing a Santa hat.
I think he cut the rest of his life.
And then here's an image of Julie. We had a Julie. I think that you created
that
this with
the-
your phone.
Only pictures you have of
I
me?
didn't have a lot of pictures of you. I tried to find some today too, but we got.
You should have asked me. I got pictures of us.
I wanted to find a bottle of Patron tilted over, empty, and I was going to use that as a picture of you because we'll never forget the show that we did when Julie decided she was going to drink. But she had
I drink all the time. What do you
no. I mean drink italics. because
Like no messing around drinking.
we were doing the show via Zoom, I think, and Julie she had a bottle of Patron, and all of a sudden Doug and I, and it was literally all of a sudden Doug and I realized the bottle was empty.
And we got in trouble for that.
We did. The next morning I came in and Jim's all, "What'd you do to my wife last night?" I said, "Hey, it was."
Hey, because all I had to do was get up and walk to the end of the hallway and go to the other
What
room.
happens in the studio stays in the studio. Okay.
That's right. I don't know why your camera's flapping, Doug, but it is.
'Cause
So there's me in my Halloween costume. I was the In-N-Out guy, of course. There's our buddy Keith playing Dr. Keith on Halloween. This is a meme we did. I think Doug drew this picture.
I might have.
And we were taking suggestions about what to talk on today's show because we never had any idea what we were talking about in the shows.
That's my Fez picture.
Yeah, 19 years of that. What is this one? This is our Bloody Mary show we did many years ago, which, by the way, it's time to do a Bloody Mary show again.
Mm.
You have to let me know in advance so I can gather all the ingredients.
Yeah, we will. We'll do that. This is one that I put up on the website. We heard that posting pictures of sunsets increases social media views. Maybe it'll increase the number of our listeners too. It didn't, but it was still kind of worth a try.
We don't need listeners. Fuck that.
There's Gary who he sent us this picture before a show many years ago. The Friday Shot Day show rules, and he had his little drink set out there all ready to go, waiting for the show to start so he could join us.
Told you, Gary's a good guy.
He was. This is a Ugandan whiskey, I believe.
Oh yeah, I remember that in a bag.
Yes,
It's gin.
it's gin. Okay, and my buddy from Uganda, Charles, who I don't know if is with us any longer or not, but
Prince Charles, he's still alive.
King Charles. No, Charles, his mother passed away in Uganda. So he went back there to take care of the funeral. And while he was there, he got malaria 3 times. So bad, in fact, that he was on his way back to the States. And he was so sick that they turned the plane around and took everybody back to get him off the plane. And he had to travel 60 minutes just to get phone service from where his kingdom was. And we haven't heard from him since then. So
Oh, that sucks.
we don't know. But anyway, that was a fun show because we got the Uganda gin. Have you had that, Shocker? You seem familiar with that. Were you on the show with us?
No, I just read gin
Oh, that might be it where it says it there.
in like 3 places.
Yeah. What's going on? Oh, is he freaking out over the...
No, because he knows how to make that my alarm go
Oh.
off on my phone from my watch.
Sorry, I did it too. It's
Okay.
a Julie watch thing. So what else we got?
We
That's too bad about Prince Charles.
It is King Charles,
King
not
Charles.
Prince.
Oh, King.
The world ends tomorrow. That was the day that the world was supposed to end. So we said, make mine a double.
Oh, that was April 15th or 14th or some weird thing. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we put a Band-Aid on it, so it was okay.
I think we saved the world. You're
We
all
did.
welcome.
This is Keith and Doug having a love fest on the scooters that we rented that time. We went to Laughlin.
Oh, we had some good time in Laughlin's on those scooters.
Yep. And so they're on their scooters. This is all 3 of them, Doug, John, and Keith in the background on their scooters in the hotel room.
That was just moments before Travis came in and backed John's through the wall.
Yes, I remember that. And then we had a champagne show, which I was going to bring champagne today, but we've been drinking, so we figured we'll get.
I've got some.
We still have to,
Yeah.
we still have to drink in another hour.
We do. This is also from Laughlin. This is my son Joshua being arrested by the police for causing an incident with Doug.
Well, we were in our carts and Josh was walking and he thought it'd be funny to knock over a newspaper thing in front of us, which this newspaper thing hadn't been used in 50 years. It was just sitting there, it was just junk. But he dumped it over and we're on our carts. So the cops said, turn around, spin, grab him, throw him against the car. And I'm like, dude, that's my nephew. We're just messing around. Nobody's harming. Oh, no, he's defending. He's demolishing property. I'm like, it's trash. It shouldn't even be here. It hasn't been used in like 10 years. It's garbage.
And that thing sat there for 2 years after that.
And it's
Before
like
they finally
they're
moved it.
giving him a hard time because he knocked it over. I'm like, no. And one cop was laughing. He thought it was hilarious. The other cop's like, oh, no, we need to arrest him. I'm like, no, what do you don't need to arrest him. What are you talking about? And then the other cop finally talked him out of it. It's like, okay, we won't knock over trash anymore. Come on. It was ridiculous. It was, they did the right thing because they didn't know who he was. But as soon as we explained it to him, it should have been the end of it.
Right.
But it took a while.
And like Doug said, the worst thing that happened is we all get a trip to Las Vegas.
Well, that's true.
to go-
Because if they arrest you in Laughlin, they take you to Las Vegas to book you. So it's 45 minutes, an hour drive. So we would have had a Vegas trip to pick up Josh.
Yeah, it would have been fine. What else we got here? We got another goofy face from Doug. We got Gary again preparing himself for the Friday Shot Day show. You notice he bought a T-shirt.
Oh, you did?
He had our Los Cuatro Bros T-shirt on there.
Should have gave him a shirt.
I don't know what that is. Oh, that was some drinking thing. Forget that. Here's John back in the day in 2007. So that's 18
John's
years ago.
Unabomber picture.
That is not quite. This is John's Unabomber picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah. So
You thought he looked good.
here's a picture of John in the old, what's that street next to Salzer's? Valentine Road?
Valentine Road.
Valentine Road Studio, where we did shows there many
I'm gonna
years.
just say next time we need more pictures of Julie than John.
Okay, how about this one?
There
There's
you go.
Julie. We got a little picture of Julie there. Here's Keith. He brought a shot to the Friday Shot Day show in a baggie.
Yeah.
None of us knew what it was, but we all drank it.
Yeah.
And Keith was dead 10 years later. What does that tell you?
There you go.
Yeah, sad but true. Here's another picture of Keith in action with his eyes crossed at the, I believe that's the old Eastman Avenue
Yeah.
thing.
Our first studio.
This is, we were doing a live remote from the park for some event. I love this picture of us because I wish Julie been there too, but it was before her time. But I like this picture, especially because Doug and I were fat and we're not anymore. So that's good.
Kind of fat.
Now, here's a person you hear about her in the show, but you hardly ever get to see her. She is Shocker's wife. It is
Rosie.
Rosie Radish. We had picture of Rosie on there. Wanted you guys to remember Rosie out there. We've lost you completely, Doug, so I hope you don't mind.
I don't care. You still can hear me.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
This is actually Doug's wife.
There you go. Now you know why I married her. So that was with the Friday Femme Day show.
That's right. They did the Friday Femme Day show.
Michelle and her sister came in. They did the show. We just sat back and listened. It
And
was a
drank.
lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. So that was many years ago. Let's see what else we got here. I don't know if you guys know about this, but even though we're brothers, Doug and I did have a child, and here's our baby. So
That's our baby. He's a nice kid. He's in college now.
now look at this picture of Doug. I mean, you get the comment there, Doug. There's Doug looking like Thor in Laughlin.
Yeah. A lot more hair than I have now. But
Yep.
see how my hair is curly? When I get long hair, my hair is curly.
Yeah. And look how curly it was. It was pretty wild there. That was a long time ago. What was that? Probably 2007, 2006?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. We have another meme. It's a double shot of the Friday Shot Day show. That was from the Tiki Takeover that you guys had, Shocker. You remember that?
Oh
out there?
yeah.
That was a lot of fun. We had a good time there.
Tiki Takeover was good.
We also did some special drawings when the new Star Trek movie came out. Here is John, the Star Trek character. Here is Doug. Here is Keith.
God.
And here's Scott.
Who's the next one?
It's John again.
Too much John.
Yeah. And finally, here's a good picture of us. Again, pre-Julie. This has got to be 2007, 2008.
Yeah, that was the original crew right there.
At Gordon Biersch Brewery up in Las Vegas. And as you can see, that was a pretty good time as well. But we do need to get some more pictures of Julie because Julie's been with us for 13 years now. And that's a good thing. So, yeah. But anyway, that's it. 19th anniversary show. It's kind of stunning that we've been around this long.
And our livers are still functioning.
Then our livers are still functioning. And Doug is actually here, folks. We don't know why his camera's not working, but
That's okay. I'm just take it from me. I'm super hot and you just can't see me.
there you go. We'll call you Thor from now on.
Super.
All right. So it's time for Doug's favorite moment on the show because,
Oh, you're going to taste my ass?
huh? What?
Well,
Your ass. It's time to taste the cask on the Friday Shot Day show. Brought to you by Pele Utu, Reno's only traditional tiki bar. A kaleidoscope of colors. Shocker, I want you to notice that I put flames in the background. It's pretty cool, huh?
they saw that.
Your ass. It's time to taste the cask on the Friday Shot Day show. Brought to you by Pele Utu, Reno's only traditional tiki bar. A kaleidoscope of colors and tropical charm with the undeniable allure of paradise and intoxicatingly delicious cocktails. Pele Utu. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. 1275 Stardust Street in Reno, Nevada. For more information, please visit peleutu.com. You guys missed Doug intoning the theme from Pele Uto. It was pretty good.
So Shocker, you don't have your cask with you, do you?
No, it's at home.
You need to start carrying that around.
You never know what the
Here's your shot of cask, Scott. Here's your cask. So you bet your ass it's time to taste it.
Now, Jules, the cask was pretty good last week, wasn't it? It was a little
Yes.
acidic, but not too bad.
Yeah.
It's getting rowdy out there, I think, so I'm going to jump off.
All right, brother. Thanks for being there. Go out there and handle things
See you
and
in a couple
make some
days.
money.
See you in a
Aloha,
couple days.
fuckers.
See ya.
There goes Shocker. He'll have to do his business. And Doug is
Wait,
here.
wait.
He's-
He's not off to do his business.
Yeah, Shocker's off to take a shit. That's what it sounded like.
maybe what it sounded like, but what is he doing?
Taking a shit.
Okay. All right. So how's the rum today, Doug?
It tastes pretty good. I'm actually kind of impressed. It's a little hot, but it's good.
It is a little hot, but just the right amount of hot.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like it.
It's very different than last week, as usual. It's very, very
Maybe we
odd.
can bottle that and sell it.
Let's do it. Yeah, that's very good. And it's just plain old rum. It may be, how is the cask doing, or do we need to fill it up?
No, it's full.
It's full.
I got to plug up the bung hole.
Plug up the bung hole. Doug's very good at plugging bung holes.
Oh, I plug the best bung holes. If you need a bung hole plugged, let me know. I will plug your bung hole.
All right. It's been a long time since we did this, but we need to do it now.
Uh-oh.
I will be narrator and son number 2 because there's 5 roles. Julie, I'm afraid you're going to be typecast and be daughter. Oh, wait, you need to be son number 3 and daughter.
Okay.
And Doug, you'll be son number 1. Sound good?
After 60.
Wait a second. Hold on. We need to, okay. Narrator is me.
Okay. I'm son number 1.
Okay. And I'm son number 2. Who's dad? Doug, you'll be dad too.
I'll be dad. And wait, Julie's daughter and who?
Julie's daughter and son number 2.
Let her be the wait.
No, son number 1.
Okay, Julie, you're son number 1
Okay.
and daughter.
Okay.
Scott is narrator and son number 2, and I'm dad.
All right. We'll see if this works.
And if we missed anything, I'll fill it in.
There we go. Here we go, folks.
Los Borrachos Playhouse!
After 60 years together, the couple's 3 kids, all successful, agreed to a Sunday dinner in their honor. Son number 1 was the first one to show up. He said,
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Sorry I was running late. I had an emergency with a patient at the hospital. You know how it is, and I didn't have time to get you a gift.
Dad replied,
Not to worry, son. The important thing is that we're all together today.
Son number 2 arrived. He said, You and Mom look great, Dad. Sorry, but I just flew in from LA between depositions, and I didn't have time to shop for you.
Oh, it's nothing. We're glad you were able to come.
Just then, the daughter arrived.
Hello and happy anniversary. Sorry, but my boss is sending me out of town and I was really busy packing, so I didn't have time to get you anything.
And no worries.
Later, after dessert, the father looked at each of them and then said,
There's something your mother and I have wanted to tell you for a long time. You see, we were always very poor, but we managed to send each of you off to college. Through the years, your mother and I, we knew we loved each other very much, but well, we just never found time to actually get married.
What? What? You mean we're bastards?
Dad nodded his head.
Yes, and cheap ones too.
Los Borrachos Playhouse!
That was great.
What?
Julie called me out on that one.
All right, well, there you go.
Doug
All
said you couldn't hear it, but Doug said that was exactly what a Friday Shot Day show
What do you mean you couldn't hear it?
because the mics are muted when we're playing the video.
But it was done at that point.
No, the
show
video was still playing.
Oh, was it?
So as the video is playing, the mics are turned off. It's not me that does it automatically.
Well, then you saying I said something I didn't actually say.
What did you say?
I don't remember now.
You
It's been
said
too long.
that was exactly what a Friday Shot Day show, Los Borrachos Playhouse, should sound like. Terrible.
Yes,
It was terrible, as a matter of fact. So,
it was.
but anyway, we have one more segment to do before we go, but we're going to save that for a little while. Let's see if Doug's ready for this. And now, Life Lessons with Doug Bolton.
God damn it. Now I'm going to tell you, I spent 24 days on a cruise with 5,000 other people. And there are some rude motherfuckers out there. I'll tell you that shit right now. If you're at the buffet and you're at the salad part of the buffet and there's 7 people standing here, you don't fucking walk in front of somebody and get someone. No, you get in line because guess why we're in line? Because we're waiting, asshole. Get in line. It's not that hard. Just, if you walk up to the buffet and you see people in a line, that doesn't mean, well, they're waiting for the potatoes. I want the chip. No, fuck, get your fucking ass in line. Jesus Christ. You're not the only motherfucker in the world. Get your ass. That's why there's a line. Line your fuck. It's not that fucking hard. Just line up in the line. Oh, and it's not just the buffet. There's so many seats by the pool. That doesn't mean you get your stupid your ass up at 6 a.m. Put your fucking towel there. Like, oh, it's my chair. It's not your fucking chair. If you're not there, it's not your chair. Your towel's not you, stupid shithead. No. If you're gonna enjoy the pool, walk up. There's an open bench. I'll sit. Not your fucking towel at 6 a.m. 5 hours before your stupid lazy ass is done cutting in front of motherfuckers at the goddamn buffet to eat. No. You wait till you're there, then you get your seat. It's easy. Jesus Christ, fucking rude motherfuckers. I would have thrown half of you fuckers off the ship if I could have. Jesus, just wait your turn. And most other people do. You're not special. You're not special.
This has been Life Lessons with Doug Bolton.
Yes, that reminds me of when I went to the Dodger game with Marta, and everybody's in that long ass line to get out. And they had people managing the line to make sure people were getting into the line. And some Mercedes comes up on the side and tries to cut a whole freaking line that's all the way around the building. And so one of these young ladies who's managing the traffic walks up to the car and says, "What do you think you are? You think you're special? You think you belong being able to cut the line above all these people who've been waiting in line this whole entire time? Get out and go back to the end."
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy.
I'm surprised you didn't punch somebody.
It's like, well, because I don't want to sit for 20 days in the
Well, that's true.
cruise jail.
Yeah.
But it was just like, just get in. Just
show a little kindness, a little politeness. I don't understand what's wrong with people either.
And it was like, okay, if you didn't grab a butter, okay, grab a butter. I understand. Okay, you were here, you didn't get your butter. Grab a butter, step in, but don't get me started. You saw from that Doug's life lesson how much it affected me.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you didn't see it, but you will, because I'll edit it in later. I took video of it, so you'll see that here shortly. I remember a time that Mr. Gerlach, who was the manager of the theater that I worked at.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have video. Oh, that's too bad.
No, you do, because I recorded.
staring into that camera.
Good. Anyway, we had, the way that things worked is that we sold tickets to the movie, and we said the line starts at 7:00. And the first 50 people or so who would come in would get to stand inside the theater. Everybody else had to stand outside. Well, this one woman came in and she was all, "Well, what's this line?" And he goes, "Well, it's the line to get in the movie." And she said, "Well, I bought my ticket an hour ago. How come I can't go to the front of the line?" He goes, because these people bought their ticket and got in line. Well, I should be in front of the line because I'm first. He goes, no, they already bought their tickets too. They're waiting to get in. You need to go to the end of the line. And she kept going on. And finally, and Mr. Gerlach did this sometimes, but not very often. He snapped. He goes, you know what? You're right. Follow me. And so he takes he goes out of the box office. The lady starts to follow him past these 50 people who are going down the thing. And he's all, excuse us, folks, special customer. She's more important than you. She's going to go to the front. Special customer. And that lady was all like, and I thought, that's how you handle those people. Embarrass the crap out of them. Yeah. So that was one of my favorite Mr. Gerlach memories. The other one was, he was always very stoic and very serious about his job. And it was 4th of July. And we're all depressed because we had to work 4th of July. And his office was upstairs. And I noticed that he came out of the office and was standing at the top of the stairway. And all of a sudden, this firecracker rolls down the stairs and goes boom at the bottom of the stairs. And Mr. Gerlach goes, happy fucking 4th of July. Went back in his office.
Sounds like Mr. Gerlach.
It was a classic story. It was great. So anyway, we got one more thing to do here, and we might as well do it now.
Oh, my Lord.
It's your favorite. Oh, it's not. It's your second favorite. There are over 100 bottles of liquor on the shelves at Rough Edge Studios. Some of them are good, most of them suck. That's why now it's time for the purge. So Doug's theory is that his opinion is that because Julie lost the card game and did not get a shot of Maker's Mark earlier, that we shouldn't choose something from the 100 bottles or whatever we have left up there on the shelf, but instead she should get a Maker's Mark. And I say no. No, I say yes, of course.
I was actually kind of with you. She did lose.
So let's have another shot of that Maker's Mark.
That's all right. I'll take it like a trooper.
We've heard that about you.
Trooper position.
Salute.
All right, you have more shot glasses?
Right there.
Oh, that's right. I just put them there.
Doug was one of the things that Doug did nicely for us is left us about 1,000 shot glasses before he left.
Before I left, I'm like, here, here's some effing shot glasses.
Yeah, but didn't you have to replace those?
Not yet. No.
Oh, I thought you had bought one.
I bought those. The full size cups.
The clear solo cup.
Got to be clear because you got to see people got to be able to see what we're drinking. So
yeah, they got to believe that we're actually drinking.
Yeah, well, they should believe that the way we act. But
here's the thing: if somebody's listening to our show, they're like, "Well, those guys aren't really drinking." I don't care.
Yeah, that's true too.
You're probably the same son of a bitch that cuts a line at the buffet.
That is true. All right, Doug's pouring us some more of Stave flavored Maker's Mark. This is a special bottle.
Some of us, it's our first round.
That's right.
Stave Flav.
Stave Flav.
I told you, Scott, we just about killed this. Sorry. Oh, no, we only drank about half. But I did not do short shots. I did full shot. Here.
Short shots of Maker's Mark is a sin.
Yes.
And by the way, I wanted to mention to those of you who put up with our visual aspect of the Friday Shot Day show, 19th anniversary show, but you're listening on a podcast, like in the gym, an audio podcast instead of video, just go to roughedge.tv and you'll be able to find the whole podcast there. And you can see those old pictures of us throughout the years, 19 years. It's stunning.
You can actually probably find this on YouTube too. You can just search for that anniversary. It should be there.
That's true. Just search for Friday Shot Day show and you'll get the whole list.
It won't be live, obviously. If you think it's live, that's great. Hi, we're glad to see you.
Yeah.
Glad you're listening right now, but it's not live.
Right.
So you didn't even have one picture of me up there.
No, we had several pictures of you. They
No,
were caricatures.
Her in the flesh.
Yeah. I really wanted that spilled bottle of Patron. I thought that would have been great, but yeah, here's the thing, and I will do this for the next show. I got to go through the podcasts and clip out pictures now because we don't have the events like we used to, or what. I couldn't find anything from Leashless. Remember, we went to
Leashless. We also went to that other place that is off of Main Street.
Yeah.
That was when Brad was still with us. There was a picture somewhere
of what was
and I'm not seeing him on my phone either. So that's kind of scary.
Was it a brewery or
no? It was a bar that I think Shocker was part of that one. Well, he wasn't in the show at the time, but
was that the Tiki Takeover?
Maybe.
Yeah, I couldn't find any pictures of that either. You okay, man?
We also did Harbor Cove Cafe.
a
Yep.
couple of times, and we're going to do that again soon because Randy would like us to come back out and do that.
We
So
went there today. Randy was there. I was kind of bummed. I bought a glass because I broke one of my glasses I have in Costa Rica for there. I have 2 Harbor Cove Cafe
Okay.
and 2 Pele Utu Cafe, but I broke one of my Harbor Cove, so I had to replace it.
you did have to replace it because you got to have those are the
You gotta
best
have
the
to,
best
yeah.
tiki mugs in the world. Did you the tiki glasses? Did you find a picture, Jules?
I found a picture from the Uni room.
Send it to roughedgefm@gmail.com and I'll get it there.
Oh,
I never
I'm
made-
sending it to Friday Shut Day Show.
No, don't send it. Send it to Rough Edge FM if you can. Roughedgefm at
I never
gmail.
made it to the Uni room.
You never went to Uni room at all?
I was a guest bartender there.
That's right. And you're
That's right.
you're going to be a guest bartender at Pele Utu?
I'd like to pour a drink at Pele Utu, and it might just be for myself, but at least I'm mixing a drink there. I would think Shocker would let me, but maybe not. I mean,
There may be rules that prevent
and I
you.
don't want to do anything to get him in trouble. But if he-
Roughedgefm.com.
No, roughedgefm at gmail.com.
everybody send an email there right now.
That's
Send-
fine.
Let's flood hit. Let's
Flood it. Flood
it.
the crap out
flood
of it.
the crap out of it.
I would prefer nude pictures.
He wants gay
Even
porn.
men, I'm fine. That's
Gay-
fine.
Gay porn.
Yeah, I'm like Penn Jillette. Just send me naked pictures. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, say next picture. If you want to show your penis, or
Yeah.
your poontang or your boobies or
Or your twig or
your
your
ass crack,
yeah.
send them.
Or-
We'll look at any pictures.
Yeah, that's
We're men. We're pigs.
that it sadly is true, and your wife has made that very clear.
Yes, she has. But she married me.
What does that make her?
She sleeps with me, so she's
Yeah.
a pig sleeper.
Well, that-
Pig sleeper.
big sleeper.
Pig sleeper.
So where did we go last night? We went to Casablanca for dinner.
Last night, Casablanca in Venice.
Yeah,
Venice area on Victory Boulevard is fantastic.
they say it's the longest running movie themed restaurant in the world,
Well, it
and
might
it's
be.
very heavily influenced by Casablanca. There's even a full size figure of Humphrey Bogart there in his full costume.
Yep.
And it's just, and plus they have the thing I love most about it.
And I don't know, you probably aren't going to mention this because you don't know this, but that is the actual costume from the movie.
The one that's in that statue.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one
I didn't
is-
know
oh,
that.
yeah, that is what he wore in the show, in the movie.
That's the actual costume.
Yes.
Because see, they have other things there too. They have a lamp that was from the set. They had a little notebook that was from the set. Lots of autographs by Humphrey Bogart on things like a script and things like
Wow.
that.
With that said, maybe it is, maybe it's not, but that's what it says.
It probably is
I'm
because
sure-
that place
I
is
wouldn't think
famous
they
for
were.
it.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
they've been around forever. It's a Mexican restaurant. Their food's fantastic. They have a little cart. They'll come up to your thing. You want a margarita? They mix your margarita at the cart right in front of your table. Unless it's crazy busy, then they make it and bring it to you because they can't get the cart through it when it's super busy. But the cart is a lot of fun. Last night he was maneuvering that cart right at our table though. He even got stuck one time.
Yep.
I had to move some chairs so he could get unstuck. The cart was stuck in the aisle. It was kind of fun, but
He
and the homemade tortilla, they're making handmade tortillas. You can go there, just have 2 or 3 tortillas, a couple margaritas. You're gonna be happy. It's
That's exactly what Mother
But
did.
Their
She-
food is really
yeah.
good too.
she just got tortillas and butter. The tortillas are a meal. They are. My
Oh, it's
quesadilla
so
was
good.
one of the best I've ever had.
Yours
It's
just
a-
had cheese.
just cheese.
Yeah,
Yep.
ours we got the quesadilla tea. It had birria,
How's that birria?
beef stew. So good. That
Yeah.
beef, the birria is something that just gained popularity in Southern California where we're at, or where I used to be, maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah,
But it's everywhere. It's even in Costa Rica now.
What is
Birria.
birria?
It's just a stewed.
it's a beef stew.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's-
Devin
it's
made
like a roast. It's almost like a beef roast, and you stew it, and then it breaks up. It's tender. It's delicious. It's so
you know what else it is?
you and
It's
Michelle have made it before.
it's the stuff that stained our refrigerator all those years ago because Devin brought me
Yeah.
a bag of it. The bag leaked and it got all over our refrigerator. But it's
He still-
really
he
good, and
still
Devin
owns
does a
us
good
new
job.
Refrigerator.
Yes, he does.
Stunning.
Can you believe that damn refrigerator's still working? And it'll
Gary-
work in the new building.
Gary fixed it.
He did. I'm going to pay somebody to move that fridge. I'm not touching it. I'm going to pay people when the time comes to move the new building.
Oh,
I'm
we're
paying
gonna
people.
probably get a whole new fridge. We're gonna have that speakeasy. Remember?
Yes, we are.
Speakeasy.
There's a Julie. Why don't you tell them about that? That's kind of exciting. We don't know if this is actually going to happen, but we're working towards it.
I might chip in $2 million just for that.
There you go.
We're gonna have a small private speakeasy in the. It's gonna be called the back room, and it'll be behind the studio.
Behind the back door.
Behind, because there's a room up there that has the room that the studio will be in, and then behind that is another small little room, and we're gonna call that the back room speakeasy.
Is there going to be alcohol there? It's not going to be open to the public, right?
No,
Because
it's our little private room.
Yeah, it's like the green room, but
I
it's
like
our green room.
is it the green room where Marilyn Chambers had sex?
That's exactly the same room. Yep, it is.
So we're going to have
We're,
booze.
we're
and
gonna.
sex.
There's going to be a swing and a whole full bar.
I'm in.
All right, here's a picture that Julie just found. There we go. There we are. Now this is where. Oh, the Tiki Takeover.
Oh, that's it.
No,
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 no.
that's not a tiki takeover. Where
Oh,
is
that's
that?
Uni
No,
Uni
that's
room.
the Uni Uni
Yeah,
room.
sure it is.
Wait.
Yeah, see, Shocker and I are sitting on that side. The door over here is
Oh,
in the house.
Yeah, that's the Uni room.
Yeah,
That was the Uni room early on.
very early on.
Because
Yeah,
the Uni room became decorated almost as good as the Pele Utu is decorated.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that. Remember, he did the maps in the ceiling. The Uni room was fantastic.
it was the precursor for the
It's
Pele
it's-
Utu.
It's a lot smaller, obviously, but it was like Pele Utu in the making. I mean,
Yeah, you're exactly right.
no.
Pele Utu couldn't exist if it wasn't for the Uni
No.
room. Those were
he's, and I'm not gonna say he. I'm gonna say that him, Rosie, his kids, they all put their heart and soul into building that place. And they did a fantastic job. They've done really well.
It's one of my favorite places on earth.
And I couldn't be more proud when I tell people that I have a friend that owns this tiki bar in Reno, and it's probably one of the best tiki bars that you'll ever go to. And that's not saying that because he's my friend. I'm saying it's because it's true.
It's true.
It's fantastic. You have somebody that knows how to make a tiki drink and make it right,
Yeah,
and make sure that every drink is right.
that's right.
And the decorations there, and him and Rosie are the best hosts you could ever hope for.
It's so
you
true.
go to other tiki bars, and the owners are sometimes there, and they're very personable. They're nice, but at least to us, they're family, and they seem like they
treat everybody
right.
that
Yes,
way,
they
and
do.
they love the fact that people are there to enjoy the same things that they enjoy.
Right.
And it makes a huge
No,
difference.
it means the world to me to know them.
And that they're doing well.
I'm
I'm very happy about it. Yeah, I'm very, very happy that they're out there doing that. And because it's one of those things, it's like, did you bite off more than you can chew? And we should have known better because they know what they're doing.
I think that at the beginning, Shocker might have been asking himself the same thing. Because,
Sure, anybody does.
because he got busy fast, I think.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to say he wasn't prepared for it, but maybe he wasn't expecting it to get it went. I think it's going really well for them.
yeah, it took off fast. They now have 5 employees. They offer table service. If you go in, you can sit at a table, and somebody will come over and take your drink order on certain nights, not every night.
And they have a guy that's every Thursday night. You can see this guy. He's from Hawaii originally. He's been in Hawaii 5-0. No, Magnum PI.
Yeah, Lee
And-
Jones.
Yeah, Lee Jones. So you can check him out. So it's good. I'm kind of bummed I won't be there on Thursday, but I'll be back in November for 2 or 3 Thursdays for sure.
Thursday, by the way, Jules, and put this in your calendar as well. Hopefully, I have to confirm this with Adam and Josh, but we're going to hang out at the Grape for a little while.
In the afternoon.
So, yeah. So we'll let
Oh,
you.
this coming Thursday?
No, the 2 weeks from.
No.
Is it this Thursday? It is this
It'll be
Thursday.
yeah, because I get back
Next
Thursday
Thursday.
morning at 9. So Josh and Adam had wanted me to come by to hang out, or us to come by to hang out because I was in town.
Hmm.
And they said, come before we open because obviously we can sit. So I thought,
Catch up. We wanna catch up.
time 2 or 3, something like that.
Whatever works for them. They're
We'll
the bottom
contact
line
them,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but so anyway, put that in your phone and smoke it, and we'll take it from there. But another place, it's like Harbor Cove Cafe. It's like Pele Utu. The Grape feels like home.
Well,
It really does.
because you meet. We've gone to a lot of bars in our days.
We have.
But there's there's only a couple that really stand out as family, and Adam and Josh and Tiffany, 100%. I consider them best good friends and family. I mean, we love those guys. They're
That's
fantastic.
exactly it. You
So,
love them, and that's
Yeah.
and it's not just us that are saying that. That's how they treat everybody.
Right.
That's just who they are, and it makes for an all-inclusive experience.
Yes, one of the best jazz clubs in Southern California.
No, it's
I would
it's
say.
the best jazz club. Let's be honest about that.
Okay, so you said planning for 3, right?
Well,
yes.
we're going to find out.
I have to get hold of Adam and see what works.
But I'm
for
putting
them.
it in here, so I just know.
Yeah, put 3-ish, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, speaking of the Grape, that's going to call it a day. We're going to close out here. Thank you all for watching and listening to the Backseat Mogul
Backdoor.
Friday Shot Day show. We will be back next week with Sans Doug. Oh no, you'll be back for the show next week, right?
No.
You
Yeah,
said,
we leave. Well, let me look at my calendar. We leave
Saturday.
Saturday night at like midnight. So yeah, we'll be here next Friday.
Oh, cool. So Doug will be back
Awesome.
next. That'll be awesome. Yeah. So we'll do that, and we'll see you all then. Again, if you're listening to the show rather than watching it, please go to roughedge.tv. If you're interested in seeing all those images we talked about, they're a lot of fun to see those old school images. Normally we play the audio clips, but it doesn't work real well with the video feed. So I decided to do video this time, but of course that forsakes the people who do the audio listening. So just enjoy us both ways. We go both ways in this show. You okay, Doug? One quick thing. Purple Orchid. We went to the Purple Orchid last night while we were waiting for them to get back from the airport.
I didn't.
No, while we were waiting for you guys to get back from Barcelona, right?
Barcelona.
And that place is awesome. I think I talked about it before. El Segundo, super nice people, super awesome drinks, $10 Mai Tais on happy hour. I'm in.
nice.
And it was very tasty and a very good time. All right, we'll see you all next week. Thank you for listening. Maybe we can get Doug on camera next week. That'll be worth watching for.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say this, 19 years, you haven't figured this shit out. I don't think next week I'll be on camera either.
It changes every fucking day.
But if it doesn't, I'll have a nice life lesson next week. for sure.
Great. Just what I want. All right, we'll see you later, folks. Love you all. Bye.
I'm waving and there's no camera on me.
Doug's waving that, just so you all know. Brought to you by The Grape, Ventura County's premier jazz venue and cocktail lounge, located at 2733 East Main Street in Ventura. For menu and music schedule, visit them online at thegrape.club. This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.